As we start this big game for tonight of our last day of classification phase for the Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. Pardon me if I'm almost running out of vocal cords of a very feisty game earlier. This time it's the DILG Visionaries versus DENR Warriors. Now let me tell you the official win-loss record for Bracket B. DENR still undefeated after 5 outings. If they win tonight, they will be automatically number 1 seed. That means no matter what happens in the small game, they will advance on the knockout quarterfinals outright and will not anymore play on the play-in tournament. Now, this will be the scenario on the second game between these two clubs of DILG and DENR. So if DENR beats DILG, of course, DNR will be 6-0, a three-way tie between the MPTC Express, DILG Visionaries, and DHSUD. So if we're gonna take a look at the record, all of them will have a 2-win and 4-loss record. That will be a three-way tie, and it will be also used by a point differential system. However, if DILG will get the blemish record for DENR, which is for me virtually impossible because the Warriors now has 5 points already. It will be a tie between AFP and DENR at 5-1 record. Of course, winner over the other will apply. DENR beats AFP, so they will be number 1 seed, and DILG will be on the number 4 seed. And look at the good start, Bangal, ready with 5 points. And so the play-in tournament will start on Monday, May 26th. Earlier I did announce the duties on another league, the NDSL at the Met Park Sports Center. This will also happen to me on Monday, but it will only be 4 games, so it will be easy for me to arrive on time, or maybe before time, here at the Meralco Gymnasium, because this play-in tournament will compose of 3 playing dates: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now, for the next week on June, it will be back to the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. The semifinals will be the second week of June. The finals will be on June 14, June 18 Wednesday, and if necessary, June 21 will be the final day. June 18 will be our individual and annual awards for Makabansa Basketball League and Rodel Vergara hitting a 3-point bomb. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our new Facebook page of Makabansa Basketball League, Makabansa Inc. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors of Makabansa Basketball League. Hatid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power. Thanks for our sponsors: First Philip, Meralco Chen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, and Smart Communications. Our official ball, of course, is Wilson, and our official venue is Meralco, ang liwanag na bukas. One of these teams, one of these 14 teams, magkakaroon ng liwanag. Will PLDT defend its crown or there will be a new champion? So, antabay lang kayo dito sa MBL. Kapit busy luck for the next 2 weeks, because the next 2 weeks will be a game changer. Again, magandang week po sa inyo lahat. Bangal with 8 of the 11 points of the first quarter. Nagmumula po dito sa Meralco Gym. Muli, ako po ang inyong lingkod, si Ryan Paro, at pagpaumanin nyo, kumakain din ako ng dinner habang nagpo-broadcast. 11-3 is the count, approaching the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Hope it shed light to our viewers. What will be the implication of our playoff picture? A failure there by Vergara. Peras, Peras pumasok. (14-3) is our tally. 3-point shot, it's wide. Lagbay with a steal. Fake there, low post, turns around, it's wide. Bangal taps it to the wrong guy, and last touch by Perez. Beboso will inbound. It's a oh! 3-point. Wow, a buzzer beater that was, huh? 6:22 left, first quarter. 14-5. Pera stress na naman. It bounces out. He hit one earlier. Here is Lago. Here's the fast break and a completion for Vergara. (16-5). 5 minutes and 13 remaining. Or 5 minutes and 50 remaining in the first quarter. Of course, binabati ko po rin ang mga kasama ko sa Hopesters, KDR Hopesters. We have a PNP peacekeeper Anton Tolentino, Richard Obaldo. Also watching JC Abarientos, of course, the cousin of RG Abarientos, Cyril Santiago, former FU Tamarao. Mark Tayer and John Ebel Santiago, Kiel Perez and others. Mac Parungao, Jeff Persosa, all the Goopster guys. We'll see you very soon. My name is Ryan Paro here, and we have this 3-point shot almost converted there by Vergara, Rodel Vergara. We have two Vergaras playing at each other tonight. We have two executives for DNR. The older Vergara is an executive, and of course Archie Gamboa. I'm sorry, Peras pala. Si Peras executive here. We have the first ceasefire and kapit lang mga kabisi. This is MBL. We shall return. Ika nga nila, don't talk when your mouth is full, pero hindi ako makapigil makapag-talk dito dahil sobrang ganda ang ating first game. Just to let you know, PLDT wins over Meralco by the skin of her teeth, 77-75. So doon sa isang bracket, sa bracket A, 3 teams sila on a 3-way tie, PNP, PLDT, and Meralco 4 wins and 2 loss record. We will announce on Makabansaing Facebook page the final standing after this classification for 2 brackets. Missed shot there for the Warriors. They are leading by 9. Fast break for the DILG. Yes. Lagro with another basket. 3-7 for the Warriors. They are one-time UNTV Cup champion. They're playing without Rob Lansang. It's on assignment. Second ICBM conversion for Peras. There's a foul. It will be 2 free throws awarded. Alright, here's Largo. First free throw is no good. One more free throw for Lago. Remember, whenever I have that name Lago, actually she's my former somebody. Dati ko siyang girlfriend, but she passed away peacefully, so I don't want to talk about it. In the meantime, Hobbes. Inside basket for him. Restores the lead for DENR's 11 points, 21-10. Running shot didn't drop. Rebound controlled by the Warriors. Mike Bruno, very tip-top shape. Look at that shot. Aaron Atienza. Here comes the bounce pass. Oh, that's a nice pass. Backleague scores. I'm sorry, it's Alconel. Steal by Largo. The lead is 11. He can cut down to 9. 23-14. Largo now has a total of 6 markers. 2 team fouls for the Warriors and 1 team foul for DILG. Touch pass, Perez. Another 3. That time is a failure. Inside pass, reverse, block. Blocked there by Atiero Chensa. Mark Bruno brings it up court for the Warriors. Crossover by Bruno. There is a foul by Largo. Now, if you hear the yelling at the background, these are the hard-working men and women of Kings of the Court Productions. Of course, manning this production team here is our production manager, Nico Felicimo, in attendance. Of course, supervising these proceedings, our operations manager, Lian Legisma, Gonzalo Legisma, of course, our founder and CEO, always watching us. Time and again is Boss Cholo Legisma, and the rest of the guys here are diligently giving you this coverage like no other. Makamansa Basketball League Season 3. Shot will not work for the Visionaries of DILG. You know, it's a breaking news for the government of President Bongbong Marcos that the majority of the secretaries of different government agencies are tendered the resignations. Now, it's all dependent of PBBM's prerogative if this person will stay or will it be replaced once July 1 comes. So it's like the Marcos government wants to have a fresh start because it's already the second half of the 6-year administration. Of course, by 2028, it will be a new administration. That's how our 1987 Constitution. I'm not a lawyer, but at least I have, read along the way how comes, and we have Horace scores the free throw. Atienza on the fast break. Atienza will deliver. 29-14 is the tally. Nice defensive job by Hobes, but not without Largo's double-figure performance. He's already got 10. 10 out of the 16. Alright, bonus for Largo. Alright, Brian Largo fails on that free throw, and likewise the possession. Another 2 minutes remaining. We're exactly a minute and 30 left in this first quarter. So, the cast is complete, folks. We are ready for the play-in tournament as we see a deep 3-point bomb explosion by Bruno. Of course, Mark Bruno will participate on the next season. Season 12 of UNTB Cup will start in October. Alconel for 3. It's wide. Hobes brings it up court for the Warriors. Bruno drives. Hobes strip, and he runs out of bounds. I heard it. I heard that word. Alconel pops out. The shot will bite. Rebound controlled by Bruno. 2-on-3 fast break. Bruno with a starter step. The finger wall. Wow, nice shot. Very athletic and very agile. That's Mark Bruno. 32-16. By the way, the play of the game on the first game, on the win by PLDT, was what? It is, I think it's Chen. We'll check the final stats later. Or maybe on the, you can check the FIBA Live stats link on that page. And Hobes delivers in transition. Final 10 seconds before we call it this first quarter history, folks. In the playoffs, of course, we expect that Commissioner Nori Lilo will be in attendance. And of course, in the finals of this undertaking of Makabansa Basketball League, as a Chetsa hits a three, the two bigwigs, MVP Manny Pangilinan and SMC President Ramon Ang will be here to witness this spectacle. And speaking of spectacle, DILG Warriors, DENR Warriors, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, with a rousing start, 39-16. On a personal note, I would like to greet our assistant coach there, Coach Jeff Murillo. Congratulations with a big win of PLDT against Meralco earlier, having them with the same record with Meralco and PNP at 4 wins and 2 loss record on bracket A. Of course, leading the bracket A is OP Bagong Pilipinas with 6-0. Peras for 3. He nails it. Hey, Peras, 3 triples already in the second quarter. He normally makes that once the game ends. This might be the night tonight for Peras. Archie Gabo already in attendance. They're getting the first rebound. And here comes Rocky. And Bernardo scores. Well, I suppose that Rocky Kalongkagin watches a lot of Rocky movies by Sylvester Stallone, that's for sure, as we see a basket there for DILG. 44-18, DILG. Oh, sorry, DENR is about to tie with the number 1 record for both brackets. They're looking for a 6-0 sweep, like the OP, Office of the President. Shot won't work there for the other Vergara. And you're still watching the Makabansa Basketball League Season 3, brought to you by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power, and also our proud sponsors, First Philip, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, and Smart Communications. And some of the fans here, probably PLDT fans, giving a gest of congratulations, a well-fought match. What a game. One of the best games that I covered here in MBL. Peras and the rest of the DENR Warriors, they are looking for a 30-point spread. 48-18, isang buwan ang lamang, isang buwan. 7.5 remaining in the second quarter. Now this is the opportune time to other players to play in their best shape, and we have a basket there for the Visionaries. Archie with a layup. 50-20 DNR. Oh, here is Hamilton waving. Played a great game, although he fouled out, but he played magnificently on defense. He had early 9 points in the first half, but he finished with 15. Not bad. He had 2 block shots also. Kalongkagin. Here's Waki. Ooh, he can spill blood there, but he missed that layup. Here's the shot by Lago. And Lago has 12 points. 50-24. Open court basketball we're seeing here. Good bounce pass to Rocky. The pass was too malalim. Hindi nakuha ni Archie. That's a foul by Vergara. It will be 2 free throws. Alright, 2 shots for Palma. So PLDT is also scouting the possible opponent because, like what I said on the previous game, it will be a different format on the play-in tournament come Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those crossover knockouts, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. It will be a jog jam. That's why it's very important that these wins can translate into an all-important win, because it will be a win or go home from those 14 teams participating. Remember, neither of the teams will be eliminated. All of them will proceed to the play-in tournament. And now we will proceed for a timeout. Okay. Alright, back to live action. It's a 25-point lead for DENR Vergara from the corner. The score is 50-25. It's all indication that on the halftime stats that DENR will dominate the stats from the points, rebounds, assists, steals, block, points in the paint, transition points. But of course, they have a lot of turnovers as Kalongkagin fails. He just shrugged it off. It's okay to miss that shots like that once in a while, but not in the playoffs. It will be a different picture. Peras drives. Peras can't convert. Largo off the glass. He's leading the charge for DILG with 14 markers, and Rocky Kalongkagin finally made one. That's only his 4th point after 3 straight misses. 52-29. Because of the up and down basketball, open court basketball, DENR needs a breather. Pasensya na po kayo. Masarap ang pagkain dito sa KOTG Productions. One of my favorites is pork spare ribs. Ang sarap. Missed shot there for the DILG to pump fakes. Almost a 3-second violation. Alconel fails to deliver inside the paint. So far, our candidate for a player of the game here for DENR is this guy. He already has 11 points and shooting over 60% of the field goal with a 73% efficiency. Wow, ang taas. A missed shot by Alconel, offensive rebound fails, and finally a made basket. Like what I said, it is open court basketball for both squads. Here's Pangal. This is the first miss. Mababa ng konti efficiency niya, pero okay lang. Dahil siya ang kandidato sa ating player of the game. Of course, huwag niyo po kakalimutan na i-like and share ang ating Facebook page, new Facebook page ng Makabansa Inc. And of course, we're also streamed live at pusupi.com. Your game, your community. It seems like at this early, the DENR Warriors will match the output of OP with a 6-0 record. They're on the way. And it's a first error for Largo, traveling error. Now, before we end this broadcast, I will reiterate again, maybe in the last 2 minutes of podcast, I will reiterate again the play-in tournament. What will be the play-in tournament? And of course, we will have the idea of the final team standings. At least you'll get a gist what will happen on Monday. Concentrate muna tayo sa Monday play-in game, and then we will, at the course of our broadcast, sa Monday, then focus tayo sa Wednesday. Kumbaga, ito yung sinasabi dun sa dating column ni Sir Seb Sarmenta, no? Yung one game at a time. So this time, one broadcast at a time. So, bago yung buong play-in tournament, i-concentrate muna tayo dun sa play-in sa Lunes. Ayan. Para di tayo masyadong hindi tayo masyadong mamamadali. We will have it bit by bit for you. Of course, speaking of broadcast, congratulations din sa mga graduate last week sa Masterclass PH of Noel Zarte. Congratulations. From the bottom of my heart, welcome to the broadcasting industry. Peras misses the triple. 61-36 is the count. And we're down to the 2-minute warning of the first half. So from a good-sized crowd to just a normal day for Meralco Gym as Vergara fails. Lagmay misses from point-blank range. Nice pass by the two Vergaras. Peras delivers. And Peras, just like that, in double figures, he has 11 points. 63-38. Here's Soliman, who made the basket earlier. Alconel. And Bangal with a rebound. He has already got 13 points. At tabla na sila ni Peras. Sana! Pero isa pa. Isa pa! So Bangal and Peras are 13 points each. Parang ang nakikita ko dito sa larong ito, gusto nila mag-best player si Peras, bakit hindi? Bakit hindi? Ang mga nakikita ko sa mga players ng DNR, bonasin naman natin si Peras. Bakit naman hindi? Turnover na by Vergara. 65-38 is our count. Final 39 seconds in the first half. It's all DENR. In the second half, this might be all over by the shouting as Vergara scores. This is a direct contrast to the first game wherein it's a seesaw battle to the finish. You can rewind this on our live stream at KOTC Leagues to watch again that gigantic struggle between these two playoff squads. Asperas. Whoa! Fourth triple B by Peras, and he now has 60. Top scorer for DNR. Kita-kita sa mga tao ng Warriors, gusto nila maging best player si Peras. First half, DNR 70. DILG 40. This is the Makabansa Basketball League. Mga ka-MBL, kapit busy lang tayo. Second half in just for 5 minutes. As we start the second half of action, I cannot contain my excitement and delight that Peras, just to correct myself, is leading the DENR Warriors with 20 points. 20 points by Peras, a new career high, and if he continues to do it right now, he will be one of our best players as regards scores. Field goal shooting 56% for DNR and DILG only 31%. Rebound story almost the same. Or DILG had more rebounds 33 to 30, but look at this. Assists 22 for DNR and 9 only for DILG. And for fast break points 32 to 5. Very distinct advantage. Leading scores, Paras with 20, Banga with 9, and Bruno with 7 for DNR. And then for DILG, we have Largo with 18, Alcolel with 9, and Lagmay with 4. Alright, we are now approaching the end of the classification race. Bensorito makes the basket, and you're still watching the Makbansa Basketball League Season 3 with the team of Kapit PC for Meralco Gym in Pasig City. My name is Juan Para as Largo scored his 22nd point of the match. I already explained to you what will be the implications of the team standings, but now let me reiterate tonight the important explanation about our play-in tournament. So this is what will happen on Monday. Our first game on Monday, as we see a basket there for the Warriors. The Monday game, the first two games, is the number 2 seed of bracket B versus the number 7 seed of bracket A. Now, for the number 2 seed of bracket B, so as already explained to you earlier in the first quarter, AFP will be playing on Monday. They have a 5-win, 1-loss record. Should DNR wins tonight, they will face the number 7 seed, the last seed on bracket A. Now, let me also check the Facebook page of Makabansa Inc. As we see the basket there by Anthony Vergara. 76 to 46 is our count. Inside reverse. Ooh. Atienza wants to do the acrobatic. Now for bracket A, the number 7 seed will be the Office of Solicitor General Petro. So that's clear, huh? First game on Monday at 7 p.m. It's official. It will be AFP versus OSG. Take note of that. AFP Cavaliers versus Office of Solicitor General Patriots. That is a knockout game. So once you lost that game, that's it. Once you win, you will advance to the knockout quarterfinals. Alright, we have a basket there for DILG. Now let's take a look at the other bracket, the next Monday's game. As we see this turnover by Perez. The game 2 on Monday at 8:30, it will be the number 3 seed of bracket A versus the number 6 seed of bracket B. Now, it will determine, as I said a while ago, PLDT, Meralco, and PNP are all tied at 4 wins and 2 losses on bracket 8, which means the point differential will now be calculated by our commissioner, Noli Lilo. So he will have a hands-full job to determine who will be the number 2 seed, who will be the number 3 seed, or who will be the number 4 seed. Now, whichever team will come, whether PLDT, whether Meralco, whether PNP, they will face the number 6 seed of bracket B, which will happen to be MPTC. They have a 2-win and 4-loss record. So, sino man sa tatlo ang makakalaban ng MPTC Express, kung sino man sa tatlo, PNP, PLDT, o Meralco, they will be the second game, and that will be a knockout affair, knockout play-in tournament. So, concentrate muna tayo sa Monday. Alright? So, pagdating ng Wednesday and Friday, we will explain that on Monday. So, again, let me repeat the games. First game, AFP OSG. And then MPTC will face the number 3 seed, either PLDT, either Meralco, or either PNP Peacekeeper. So, that is what we call Makabansa Play-In Tournament. 79-50. Here comes the drive and a failure. Remember, Perez is the candidate of best player. Bernardo, here's Archie Gamboa, 4-3. He gets it. Remember, Perez already has 20 points. Is it good enough for a best player? Oh, what a jackknife. 82-52. Alley-oop to Bangal. Bangal now has a total of 10. 84-52. Basi. Sperto. Baseline, J. It's good. Menoso scores. Kick out pass Perez. Perez will not shoot. May bantay eh. Kasi na makatira. Bernardo. Bounce pass. Trip away. Archie drives. Archie. Triple team. Handoff. Bangal for 3. Got it. 5 straight points for Brian Bangal, who already has 13. Largo has 22. Mapantayan kaya ni Perez ang production ni Largo na 22. Meron na siyang 20 actually. 87-56 DNR. Eto na si Perez. 23 kaya hindi papasok. 4 minutes to play. Largo spots. Got it. 89-58. The lead is 31 points. Rocky for 3. This time, the Warriors are on target. They're hitting all cylinders. All conceivable angles. Largo this time. Hindi na pinagbigyan. May foul. Unang foul ni Brian Mara. Just excuse me. Just give me a second. Free throw is good for Largo. He has 24 points. 92-60. Hope you enjoyed us of this Makabansa Basketball League, presented to you by Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power, as we see this 3-point shot by Bernardo. Also included our sponsors: First Philec, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Kirsten Power Philippines Corporation, Smart Communications, Wilson, and Meralco. Inside play. He's been bothered by Archie Gamboa, and he nonchalantly missed the shot. (95-60). Well, it's just a final score, but we're still in the third quarter. Well, as long as Perez explodes, that will be A-OK. Archie for 3. Perez offensive rebound. He overcooks it. Shot clock at 9. Here's Archie. He will try again. Got it. Quiet 8 points for Archie Gamboa. 98-60, because so far Perez has been the star. Kami parang kanta ng ating lupang hingan si Perez, no? Perlas ng silang alang. 98-60. It's a rejection by Gamboa. With 12 seconds on the shot clock, under 2 minutes to play. Minute and 59. So, i-announce ko lang natin ang ating game sa Lunes. AFP versus Office of the Solicitor General, as we have a foul on Bangal. Second game, it will be MPTC versus the number 3 seed, either PLDT, PNP, or Meralco. It will still be determined. We will announce that final classification team standings on Monday morning on the Facebook page of Makabansa Inc. Of course, don't forget to log in to our official site, pusop.com, for live stream games of corporate leagues all over the country. pusop.com, your game, your community. Again, my name is Ryan Paro. This is our last classification. Yes! Matamis na 25 de Peras. He's on its way for best player performance. 5 triples for Peras. Januel Peras. He's as precious as gold or even a diamond for his sterling performance tonight. Isa pa daw kay Peras. Sabi ni Rocky, ibibigay ko sa iyan. Pero may bantay si Largo. Eto, tira ulit si Peras. Yes! Yes! He's on fire. Quiet 26 points for Largo. Alright, titira ulit si Peras. Kalongkagin. He now has how many? 28 points. Ayun, pilit yun. Pinilit. Ito, sabi ni Rocky, eto sa'yo. 104.63, 104.65. We can safely say now for DENR Warriors, it is 24 seconds as early as the third quarter. This game for DENR is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, it's cooling, the bar is getting hot, the jello's jiggling. Eight seconds to go. This is for the 30-point third quarter for Peras. Hindi na pagbibigyan yan. May bantay eh. Archie, 3. Got it. He has 3 triples for a total of 11 points. 107.67 is our score. Third quarter pa lang tayo. We still have one more quarter and we will close our broadcast in about 10 to 12 minutes. This is the Pagkabansa Basketball League. Folks, it is my privilege and honor to cover these games again. At alam niyo po, hindi biro-biro pinagdaanan ng aking pamilya noong nakaraang February. Nagkaroon ako ng mild stroke. Again, with papa ko may stroke. But with God's grace, guidance, and willpower, nandito pa rin po ako to broadcast you via the Kings of the Court Productions. Ang sasabihin ko sana kay Peras, anong kinain mo? 31 points! What a ball game! It's 110.69. What a career high for Peras. He has never scored a 30-plus game in his entire life. This is the first time. And as a DENR executive, alam ko tuwan-tuwa ngayon si Attorney Nolito Eneran and the rest of the DENR guys. Of course, yung kanilang secretary has also garnered a attended the resignation, courtesy resignation for a fresh start as Hobbes scores the basket. So, as early as tonight, our Meralco, Jen, best player of the game, ay walang iba kundi si Januel Perez. 31 markers. 34 kaya. Sobra na yan. 114.71, folks. My name is Ryan Paro. And again, I will announce that our Monday plane is ready. First game is AAP versus OSG, Office of Solicitor General. And then we'll have the MPTC versus the winner, versus the number 3 seed, either PNP, PLDT, or Miracle, to be determined. Vergara has scored a basket. 116.73. Largo rather. He has 28. 116.75. Alright, it's all over by the shouting. 34 points pa kaya? Oh! He's in the zone. 116.77. Just a matter of time before we finally conclude this 2 months of classification broadcast. We started on April 5 and we ended here May 22nd. That's almost 2 months. Largo with 30 points. So Largo and Peras are the only guys for DNR for this tonight's last game of eliminations. Both as executives are scoring 30 points or more. What a ball game. 34! 34! A new career high for Peras. Wow! Lagmay 119-82. Ay baka gusto niya 40. Muntik na. Gusto niya yata 40. May foul. (119-82). All right, just a moment. Let me just check the stats. All right, I'll just be right back in a bit. Alright, I just want to check with our statistician Omeng. Omampo is 32 points, 8 triples. So for Peras, he has 32, 8 3-pointers, 32 points. So he needs 3 more 3-point shots to eclipse, for the very first time in his playing career, a 40-point output. Kaya-kaya niya yan. It's 12 time. 6 minutes and 15. Kung pagbibigay siya mga... Ito. Para sa 35. 35. Dalawa pa 3-point shots. 40 na. 35 points officially. 35. 9 triples for Peras. The NBL record for the most 3-point shots is 11. He can tie the record. Isa pang 3. Hindi. 37 na yan. 37 points for Peras. 37. So, 1 3-point shot more, he will make it 40. This is for the 40. 124.86. This is for the 40-point output. Para sa 40! Yes! 40! Perlas na silang alaw for Peras! Time out! As we come back to this broadcast, 127.86. I'm almost running on the vocal course, but what a performance by Pelas. 10 3-point shots, 40 points. And new career high for this bossing of DENR. sabi ni Palma, bantay sarado ka. Ayun, muntik na niya may pasok ang 3-point shot. He has 10 triples and he has 40 points. Katuwa na lang to, lagbay. 127.88. This is already over with just under 5 minutes to play. This is for the 43rd point. Are you kidding me? Almost. You know, if you really enjoy basketball, it's really life, you know? That's why I always say in ending, sports is life. Always use this for the glory of God. I'm gonna say that again later. 127.90. Babakan niyo po ang ating play-in tournament sa Lunes. First game natin, AFP versus Solgen, Office of Solicitor General. The second game will be MPTC versus the number 3 seed, either PLDT, Meralco, or PNP Peacekeepers. Babakan niyo yan sa ating first play-in tournament dated May 26, 2025. Perez has 40. He already had made 10 triples. 129.92. Palma. 129.94. Babad na babad si Perez, mga kaibigan. I can call him the Pearl of the Orient. Perlas na silang alang. This is really history books for him. 10 triples for the little guy. For the little executive. Vergara scores. 131.94. Alright, 3 minutes remaining, and we're gonna close the chapter of MBL's classification phase in just a few minutes. So we'll just focus one game, one play-in at a time, and then on the Monday broadcast we will focus the Wednesday's play-in, and so on and so forth. And thank you so much for Madam Lian Legisma for giving such vital information for this Makabansa Basketball. He is our overall production head. Vergara short. Bernardo. They're looking for Perez. He already has 40. Let's make us 43. 43 points. 43 points. 43. 11 triples. 43 for Perez. If he wants 50, you got to be kidding. You got to be kidding me! 12 triples for Perez, 46. Just 4 points away. This will be a record. I cannot remember where will be the very first player to score 50. That's 49! 1 point to go! 49! 49 for Perez. 1 basket away. He will be the highest scoring player in NBL this season. He is looking for a big 5-0. He is looking for a big 5-0. This last 2 minutes brought to you by Meralco. Liwanag bukas. May liwanag ba? Yes! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 52. The highest scorer in a single game. 15 3-point shots. 15. Isa pa daw. Oh my goodness. And he lost his touch. $143 to 1 of 2. Folks, there he came on. Ayan, 3 straight misses na si Perez. That means that's it. And both teams now will extend congratulations to themselves. So the stage is set And we're ready for playoff basketball playing tournament. But Peras want to end this on a 55 is the highest scoring player in NBL. 16 3-point shots. 16 na 3-point shots. 55 points. The highest scoring player in this season in a single game. Januel Peras. Mark that name. Januel Peras. Woo! 146 to 104. And as I tone down my voice, and as we end this broadcast, again, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga productions na KOTC who worked diligently from day 1, April 5 till today, May 23. Remember, our games on Monday. Let me repeat one more time. First game natin at 7, it will be OSG versus AFP. Our second game at 8:30, it will be MPTC versus the number 3 seed on bracket 10, either PNP, PLDT, or Meralco, to be determined this coming Monday. So, in behalf of the hard-working men and women, in behalf of Commissioner Noli Lilo, Harry Santos, and the rest of the guys, of course, Dian Legisma, Nico Pelisimo, and also Cholo Legisma, this is your commentator for tonight, Ryan Paro, saying sports is life. Always use this for the glory of God. This has been the presentation of the Makabansa Basketball League Season 3 and a production of Kings of the Court. From Meralco Gym in Pasig City, thank you, good night, and to God be the glory.